Hey everybody, Frugal Farmer here. This is a picture of a pigeon merit badge. I got one merit badge in Scouts, and this was it. And they don't even give this one anymore. This is not something I guess too many kids are doing now. But I raised pigeons as a young man, sold them too. Wasn't into racing or anything. I just raised them, and but it was kind of a good way to make a few extra bucks for me. And pigeons will raise some babies, let me tell you. I was in Scouts. I was like 12, 13 years old. And the scoutmaster we had, his name was Harry. Harry was a truck driver. He had real small kids, but he wanted to do his part for the community, so he was scoutmaster. And Harry was good to us. Now he had to be tough on us because he had a rowdy crowd of boys. Actually, the other scout troop really didn't want us, so Harry ended up with us. We went on a camporee one time, and they were going to give out an award to whoever got to the site first, and you had to hike there pretty good ways. So when we first started out, we'd run for so many, we'd count, then we'd walk, and we'd walk fast. Well, we smoked everybody getting to our site. And people over the jamboree said we had cheated. They denied it. Well, us boys were wanting to fight. Harry talked with them, and they wouldn't relent. They gave it to the other crew. Who would it be but our arch rivals? Well, we finished up that camporee, went to another one. Well, some of our arch rivals came around looking at our tents. We were using old Army pup tents. We didn't really have anything nice, and we had blankets, and we were a ragtag group, but we were tough nevertheless. Well, that evening, two of those guys come over there and cut our tent ropes. Well, we were ready to go fight them. Well, Harry put a stop to that. He was going to go talk with their scoutmaster. So he went down there and talked with them. Nothing really became of it. So while he was gone, we planned us a mutiny. We were going to take Harry down, tie Harry up, go down there and fight all them boys. And so we kind of got to thinking on that thing a little bit further, because we had it planned out who was going to grab what arm and all. Well, if something didn't go right, Harry to beat the snot out of us, and rightfully so. We were going to try a mutiny on him. So we decided against the mutiny. And we got them boys at school that next week, because one of them that cut tent ropes, he threw some rocks at me and a friend of mine. We were fishing in a little place, threw some rocks at us. So where did we go? But to his house. And I was fighting him on the front porch, and my buddy was making sure nobody stopped. And finally, I think his grandma or mom come home, and I was still beating him. And we got run off. Well, Harry got wind of it, talked with me about it, wanted to know the whole situation. I told him about it. He went back and told his mom. He said, well, your son threw a rock. He said, not a whole lot I can do. But Harry, if us boys did something wrong now, it didn't matter if it was not while we were doing scouts or what. Harry'd get on to us. Harry went on to be a prison guard, and I worked with him as an adult. We were at this historical place, and they were having a big event there, and they had inmates there cleaning up. And Harry was a guard for the trustees, and he gave me a couple of them to work with me, and them boys had a lot of respect for him. And I told him he'd been my scoutmaster, and I had a lot of respect for him. But he eventually retired from that, and he had worked with the ambulance service, retired from that, and he was given a state award for his contribution, but I don't think nobody knew how he really had contributed to a bunch of wayward young boys and helping us get our lives straight. And also, Harry was a vet. He was been in Vietnam. We were talking about that, and a guy who lived near me, he was a Marine in Vietnam and got killed by a landmine. Well, him and Harry were good friends, and Harry was doing this one tour, and he volunteered to do a second tour, just out of respect to his friend. Thanks for stopping by. Come back again when you will. Share, comment, like, hit that subscribe button. God bless.